Hey guys, it's Jonathan, Ethan, and Haley from Battle Range Entertainment, and today we're here to talk about a variety of things that are going on in terms of, what productions we're working on, maybe some things that are going on in the movie industries, and just kind of like our day-to-day lives, just so you guys can get a little bit of an insight of what we're working on and the processes that we have. Ethan, I'm very excited today. How about you?
Been good. I just walked in the door from getting something from storage with Sebastian.
Okay.
Project that he's working on.
Oh, wonderful.
The battery. Yeah. So remember when I was telling you how I don't know how the battery works on the camera? I never picked up the battery.
Oh, well that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh man, well that's awesome. I was just shot listing with him on Thursday night after we wrapped our meeting, and his project seemed like it was really good. I remember he showed me a script earlier of the project he was working on, and I gave him some notes and stuff. I mean, I thought it was solid, but if he was trying to use it for the purpose that he is using it that I can't talk about, then I'm like, I don't think this would turn heads as much as you'd like. And then he showed me the new script. I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm really glad he internalized a couple of the notes I had, but mainly it was between him and his co-writer, and they really knocked out of the park. So I'm definitely excited to see Bad Orange on another project, because now we got another production credit, which is good. But yeah, hopefully we can post some behind the scenes of that too.
For sure.
So good stuff there. I guess updates and stuff for projects. Oh, before I go any further, Haley, say hi.
This is our social media person.
She does a really good job in terms of just like putting out polls for you guys and just making everything look nice and not like right. Because as much as I like doing Instagram stuff, when I post things, it looks like a 40-year-old dad does it, and she actually does a much better job than I do. So definitely big props to that. So Haley, how have you enjoyed doing social media so far?
I've liked it. I really like asking them what type of movies they like and doing the movie review polls, because I'm always genuinely curious and like other people's suggestions and stuff for that. So I'd like to continue doing that stuff.
Yeah, it helps engage with the community and broadens the audience.
It really does. Totally agree with you on that. But in terms of production updates, we actually have several projects we're working on right now. We are actually working on an independent superhero film with, I would say, like a very diverse cast. So more info to be, released on that once we get a little bit closer. But right now we're actually in the middle of script development
with the guy who hired us, and it's a really fun process. Honestly, the guy has left us a lot of like world building and source material to work off of. So it's just a lot of fun just picking and choosing, like, okay, can we reference this without making it too crowded? I'm like, so this is probably what the MCU feels like. Like, I guess, I don't know, Z-rated MCU. A as in being, having a room of 40 or 50 writers. But that's a really cool process. Additionally, right now we're working to get Ethan's short up and running. Ethan, how are we doing on the shot list? We at that?
Shot list is done. I finished it the night that we were talking about that. I mentioned, the synopsis and everything on the last episode.
Right.
So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's really good. I think so. But we're doing location scouting today at at the place that we picked out, and I haven't heard from our actor in a little bit, which is strange. It's not like him, I don't think.
Okay, well, probably should touch base on that, but please get behind the scenes if you can. I'm just like checking out
stuff.
Sure.
For sure.
That's a good idea.
That you can would be awesome. Additionally, I've been editing Shoestring Spectacle since around August, since we got all the footage. And I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I just showed them like about 30 minutes of it, and everyone seems to be pretty on board. Ethan, do you have any like non-spoilery like things you might want to say?
Things.
How would you describe this documentary in 3 words?
In 3 words, Jonathan goes off. You go off. I mean, like, temper-wise and editing-wise, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, editing-wise, for sure.
I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. I can't wait to show this to you guys. I'm holding off on a tentative release date. I promise it will be out before the end of the year. But this is definitely shaping up to be probably our longest project for sure. just based on the found footage we have and how much more I got to go through. I'd say right now I'm about halfway or almost halfway through. So can't wait to
Makes
crush
sense.
through. Yeah,
It's 30 minutes that we've got so far.
Right.
Or about an hour and a half.
Probably, it's probably going to be an hour and a half-ish. And then that'll be the first draft, and I'm probably going to go through, pack in more behind-the-scenes footage and stuff once I have everything laid out. But yeah, it's definitely going to be one of our more complete projects, which I'm really happy about.
Nice.
Additionally, we have been debating. So, of course, everyone seemed to have fun with the tub when we released that. So that definitely has not lost. We haven't forgotten about that, and we're just trying to figure out what the next best step is to getting that, I guess, that show in the right direction, because I was originally writing, season 2, and it was going to be significantly more expansive, more characters, more locations. But the problem is that just the budget was getting so high, just calculating, before in my head, just like, oh God, this is going to be expensive to do. And then the amount of time we're going to have between productions. And we all have lives as well. We all do separate things.
And we're losing our main set as well.
Yes, we are losing our main set as well for the tub, so we got to figure out a new place. Which I was talking with Sebastian actually, and he was willing. So it's like we can use that for sure.
Oh, thank God!
And he was like, "Yeah, I know. I would love to direct an episode if you guys don't mind." I'm like, "Oh yeah, we could make that happen."
Throw him in the writers' room.
Throw him in the writers' room with that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. So it was just kind of. Then we thought about maybe doing a Christmas special, and
still trying to Christmas special.
Really, I want to do a Christmas special. I'm thinking maybe just doing a 3-part series like we did last time, and just make it Christmas themed.
Yeah.
What if we did God, what's that A Christmas Story or Christmas Carol?
Yeah, so where
we visit the
past, present, and future. That'd be fun.
You got it.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. You know what, Ethan? I'll take note of that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'm going to be jumping into that today because I really just wanted to hard charge and just I'm like, okay, at the very minimum, let's just go ahead and just make it simple. We can go ahead, we can do a season 2, we can just go ahead and do 3 episodes, and we can just make it a Christmas theme because that seemed to work well, and the sketch comedy set seemed to work well, so I think we're going to stick with that.
Okay, so we're not going crazy and going out on the boat.
I don't think we need to go insane with this one.
Okay, so we're not going on the yacht episode that you mentioned.
You know what? Hold on to that thought. Maybe not this season, but I want to just give that more time.
We will eventually.
Eventually, we'll be doing some things. Aside from that, we just recently did a tutorial for one of our clients in terms of how to use the black magic. So that was kind of fun, different experience. Hopefully, we can start.
I'm glad you made that. I need that.
Oh,
I'm going to use that.
Well, there you go. That's why we make it, just kind of making our own in-house tools, which is always super useful. So Ethan, in terms of your production right now, are there any things you're most excited for? Is there anything that you're concerned about?
Most excited for probably would be when I get the actor on set and I've got him physically I guess blocking him out maybe. Just with the actions that I've written and seeing it come to life. That's gonna be pretty fun. I guess I'm just scared of I don't know, holding the camera and moving it.
Oh, you can
I'm nervous.
You're gonna do great.
Okay.
I've never directed before. I've never written in a official script before. So,
you gotta start somewhere.
Fingers crossed this will go well next week.
I think it's definitely gonna go really well. I guess another thing that we're trying to do is Haley, when we brought her on for social media, kind of looked at the way we were doing things, was yeah, nah, fam, that ain't it. And it's I'm oh, totally right. So
we're 2 dinosaurs over here.
Yeah. So, I mean, not actually, but in terms of social media, yeah. So we're just trying to figure out the best way to kind of outreach, get more customers. Hey, if you need something edited, produced, I don't know, script written for, anything,
whatever,
we got you,
or your people. So go ahead, click that link tree in the description of this video, or let's see if it's on YouTube. If it's on Instagram, then just go ahead and click in the bio, and submit a business inquiry. It's super easy, super fast. We've gotten a couple already, but just something to keep in mind. But yeah, just really excited. I guess something that we've been trying to figure out is, what the best platform to release our stuff on is going to be. Because I've noticed that Instagram seems to be something where it took off surprisingly well, especially with the
tub.
And I think that's maybe because, people like Jordan a lot. And I think it was funny and it was just something that was quick and it was easy to watch on, phone screen. Although I have to say they are pretty well shot.
They're well lit. They're well directed. They are worthy of an IMAX camera.
They are worthy of an IMAX camera. God damn it, we're going to get one day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's super fun stuff. It's crazy. I've been actually speaking of IMAX, I've been trying to get an IMAX theater to see Tenet again. And like every obstacle has just dropped in my way for me to go do this. I was going to go do it yesterday, but it was like a 30-minute red drive. I'm like, ugh. And then one of my buddies just had his girlfriend in town. I was like, hey, you want to go drink with us? I'm like, all right, that might be more fun. But Haley actually got me the screenplay for my birthday. So it's sitting, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll grab it real quick.
Oh, boy. Big boy showing off his birthday gifts.
So literally super cool stuff.
Have you read through it yet?
About the movie. Not yet. I haven't had a ton of time, but there's a lot of really cool stuff. There's like tons of like storyboards and the actual script inside of it.
I love that.
Super amazing. But so excited to like crack into this. And if you are confused about this film, by the way, we are sponsored by FF.
No, we're not.
Not yet. But yeah, so this is.
Please sponsor us.
Please, we need it. But no, seriously, if you're confused about the film, just go ahead and actually like pick a copy of this and read it. Especially like if you have any issues with dialogue. I can clearly see the dialogue right here, so I might actually go to the movies and actually have this.
Oh, read along with it.
Read along with it a bit.
Because some parts there is like that little issue.
And I did a video on it earlier, probably about a month ago at this point, talking about the sound mixing of it. And the movie is fucking great. That being said, sometimes the sound mixing is just a little, I guess, noisy and busy. There's just so much that's hard to focus on the dialogue.
Is that a Nolan problem?
It is a Nolan problem. And Nolan's like, oh, no, it's part of the experience. And I'm like,
all right.
No, man. That's no, it's not. I'm sorry. Everyone thinks that you're the greatest director of all time sometimes. And I think it went to your head a little bit because, clearly who the fuck, okay, I got to say, who the fuck else can go to Warner Brothers and say, hey, this right here, no one understands what this means. I need $250 million, please, right now. And they're like, sure, fam, you got it.
Here's your check.
You got it. Not going to happen again, though, especially after. I think this movie would have done very well if the world didn't hit COVID, but it did hit COVID. I think right now it's sitting at a respectable $307 million worldwide gross off a budget of like $250 million.
Okay.
Given the pandemic and everything, it's like, yeah, I get it. That being said, though, I've been thinking about it. I don't know if this film would have performed that well at the box office, especially
like without COVID.
I think it would have. I'm thinking. I don't know if it would have hit like 100 million status opening weekend. Realistically, I'm thinking it might have gone. Well, and think about it. Inception only. I think it opened like 65 million. I'm thinking that this probably would have done maybe a little bit better or about the same. And then it probably would have had some legs and it probably would have done better internationally. But I could see this doing about as well as Dunkirk or Interstellar did, probably a gross between maybe 600 and 700 mil worldwide. I don't think this would have crossed the $1 billion mark. I don't think that this had enough start. Well, I love John David Washington, but I don't think that this movie...
It's kind of got like the new kid on the block energy, star-wise.
And I liked it. Jesus Christ, the movie was great. Ethan, have you seen it yet?
Not yet. I've been getting my stuff done.
You can make time. There's 10
PM
showings. Go do it.
Oh, okay.
Do it or you're fired. I'm kidding. But yeah, that was really good. Anything else that's been going on that I don't know about?
What, like secrets we've been keeping from you?
Secrets?
Yeah. Me and Ethan just have our own little. We just ran about you.
We got rid of that one body, right? It's out in the Everglades now, so we're chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
we're
Oh,
good
that's-
on that
that's
end.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, let me just do it quick.
Oh man. Okay. Me too. I'll check on mine.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hold on.
Still good. Still good.
Have you been?
All is good over here. I thought I was done with this news report for the FIU newspaper.
Mhm.
And I guess I've fucked more things up.
Oh, that's
And I
always
gotta-
fun.
I thought I was done with it, like with my second draft. I guess I gotta go back and fix this. I don't know if I'm meant to be a journalist.
Feel that right now.
This is hard.
Happy spooky season.
Oh, it's
Happy
Halloween.
spooky season indeed.
Well, it's Halloween month. Like,
Mhm.
so have you guys been doing anything like spooky related, Halloween related,
spooky related.
getting ready for the Devil's Night and Halloween?
Well, I know that you're the spawn of Satan because you were born on Halloween.
That's true.
So
That's true.
congratulations on that
That is
fact.
I don't think I've done much. I've gone with Francine, my girlfriend, to like Target, gotten a few knickknacks here and there, candy. I've been having a lot of candy recently.
Oh, bet. You know what's
Yeah, we
actually
just
really
went
good?
to go.
Do you guys like those like orange Kit Kat variants?
Never.
You know what I'm
tried
talking
that.
about? Like the white chocolate ones, but they dye
No.
them orange for Halloween. Look it up. Like it's really good. Super tasty.
I definitely have not had the
Yeah.
Well, they're delicious.
orange Kit Kat, and they're not like fruit flavored.
No, it's like white chocolate.
Okay.
If you
What's
like white
your,
chocolate.
What's your favorite like candy on the market right now?
My favorite candy on the market. Haley, what was your favorite
Twizzlers.
candy on the market? Twizzlers?
That's yours, but
That's
mine.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably right.
I love Skittles always.
Skittles. Did you know there are yogurt covered Skittles?
You said that. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're so good. I literally have them. Like I just had a bag like on Wednesday. It was wonderful. It quenched my Skittles hunger.
Mhm.
No, but the best things are the Halloween Pillsbury cookies. I went to two. Okay, listen. So I went to two Walmarts yesterday looking for them.
Did you find them?
No, and then my friend
Damn.
went to 2 different Targets and didn't find them either.
Wow, that shows you how popular they are.
They're so
No.
good.
Just think, just some.
Opinion on candy corn as well.
No.
Okay.
I think it's like kind of polarizing.
It's
Really?
Okay, here's the thing. It has like.
No.
Don't tell me no.
A lot of people like
Okay.
candy corn.
It's amazing for like the first like 10 minutes, and then it just gets old really fast.
I'm
I-
pro candy corn.
I think it's good. Hey Marty, how do you feel about candy corn?
You're getting
I
an
wouldn't inhale it
outside
like
opinion.
other candy.
on
You can
candy
go castrate yourself now.
Alright.
What did he say?
He said, it's fine, I don't know. I'm like, you can go castrate yourself now.
Oh man,
It's fine.
Strong
he could
opinions.
use a firm castration. Yeah, so I guess Halloween, I gotta say, I fucking love it every year because it just gives me an excuse to watch a bunch of slasher flicks and werewolf movies and
Wait,
things.
what is the #1 Halloween movie you have to watch every year?
It's not fucking Beetlejuice, I can tell you that much.
The Shining.
what?
I'm just
I
kidding.
know, he's never seen Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is
I have
the
not
best.
seen Beetlejuice.
Jonathan,
Is
one of the
Beetlejuice
last
on this
tonight.
list?
one of
We're watching
the
it
last
tonight.
times that
Mhm.
times that I like dog sat at your house, like I just watched Beetlejuice on TV,
So
and
good.
like, fucking awesome, man.
I'll have to check that out. Back when Tim Burton was actually competent.
say that. Don't talk to my man like that.
I mean, let's face it. Like I'm the type of person I will roast myself when I make a bad thing, and he's been on a streak of just making very
lately
movies.
Okay, lately, I'm talking about 2000.
Lately, do you mean the last 10 years?
Okay, I'm talking like 1980s to 2004.
The last good movie he made that was in his like creepy genre was Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie was great.
Yes, it was.
Also, that movie was released in IMAX for some reason. Like, I'm like, okay, that had to be like digitally converted. There's no way that Tim Burton just was hauling around this big ass IMAX camera around this pool table of a set. Like, so that would have been kind of interesting as well. But you know, claymation's definitely one of those dying
I love
arts,
claymation.
and I would love to see more of it. So every time we get something like the Box Trolls or Coraline, then I get really
Coraline's
excited.
another like good like
Halloween one.
fall movie.
Oh, it's
Nightmare
it's
Before
better.
Christmas.
Nightmare
The
Before
Shining
Christmas is great.
I cannot go a Halloween without watching The Shining or The Silence of the Lambs.
I tell you what,
remember-
don't see Doctor Sleep. It's really good.
I got Francine like a spooky basket like last year for Halloween, and it was like filled with candy and some skeletons, and I put just a DVD of The Shining in there. We got less than halfway through, and then she lost the DVD. So like, come on, man.
Aw.
I was trying to expose her.
The Shining is so good. Like, I will say though,
Yeah,
Giving-
nice.
giving Mike Flanagan some props. My God, like Doctor Sleep was very, very scarily almost on par with The Shining. Like it was that well
Wow.
made. It was very super great. You know, I always get excited when I see runtimes. Because if I see a movie that I'm like, oh man, I'm really looking forward to this, and I see that, you know, that 135-minute runtime, or you know, that crisp 2 hours and 15 minutes, I'm like, yes, that means that there's
Like
probably
when you
going to
know
be
a
some
movie's got
development.
like
There's going to be some meat
on its
to it.
bones.
Yeah, not to say, okay, don't get me wrong, I love me some, you know, 100-minute Deadpool, but every now and then I just need something that's going to have that wholesome feeling that's like, I'm watching a film as opposed to popcorn entertainment. There's a difference. Speaking I just watched The Majestic actually with Jim Carrey last night. Wonderful film. Frank Darabont. It's one of Frank Darabount's like lesser like known films, and it wasn't received particularly well at the time. Great film though. Highly recommend it. And if you look at, it's funny too. If you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it's like a 42%. But you know, you go on Amazon or something and have like 5,000 reviews. It has 4.5 stars, and it's just like, oh, all right. I wonder why. And I was like, oh man, dude.
I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah,
Dude,
me neither. And I'm like a big Jim Carrey fan.
I cried like a little bitch.
Same.
It was terrible.
You did. It was really funny.
Yeah, it was so sad. I'm like, It was great though. Definitely had a lot of fun with that.
I see it's got Frank
24.
Darabont's
Oh yeah.
cast
I love,
from The Mist as well.
I love Frank Darabont. He's such a good director. He's low key too, and what I like about it is he only directs a movie when he like feels like directing a movie. Like if you notice, like he has such a short resume in comparison to some people of major films. Like I think he's only made like maybe 5 or 6 actual like modern films, and when you look at that, he has a pretty
Like
damn good
blockbusters.
success rate. Yeah. He has in that, and there was like 5 movies that he's directed. It's like, Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, The Mist, The Majestic. There's like, that's wild to have that kind of a track record. Like everything he hits. Yeah, but everything he hits, man, is like really impressive. Very, very underrated director. But definitely some level of success everyone aspires to. Jonathan from Battle Orange. This is Ethan and Haley. Before I go ahead and sign off here, go ahead and check out our link tree. It literally has everything. We're talking about our Patreon, our YouTube channel, where you can buy our merch at cafepress.com/BattleOrange. A lot of really awesome stuff. Her dad actually just got a hat, and it looks spectacular. So if you just want us to actually, shoot, a video for you, or do some script writing, or do some editing, we are very good at that. We love getting clients. Please let us know. That being said, have a wonderful day. Go out there, do something great with your weekend. Or if not, that's fine too, but you can't stay here. Have a good day, guys.